The enemy from within, all the scum that we have to deal with that hate our country, that's a bigger enemy than China and Russia.
What started as cruel attacks on migrants now appears to be escalating. Donald Trump is promising to invoke an 18th century law in what he calls Operation Aurora. Let's talk about why this is utterly terrifying for citizens. Welcome into TYT Overruled. I am your host, Adrienne Lawrence.
I will invoke the Alien Enemies Act of 1798 to target and dismantle every migrant criminal network operating on American soil. And we will call it Operation Aurora. That's what we're going to, in honor of the people that have suffered in Aurora at the hands of this horrible gang, Operation Aurora.
Over the past week, Donald Trump has repeatedly promised to invoke the Alien Enemies Act of 1798. Now 45 says he's going to use it to stop migrant criminals, although I doubt he will stop there since he clearly thinks that individuals here lawfully still must be removed.
Do you think Springfield will ever be the same? I don't think. The fact is, and I'll say it now, you have to get him the hell out. You have to get him out. I'm sorry. To get him out.
This rarely used wartime authority has only been put into play 3 times in the last 226 years, and each time it was during an international geopolitical conflict. That is, the War of 1812, World War I, and World War II. And there's a reason for that. The Alien Enemies Act effectively allows the president to detain or deport individuals who were born in other countries, regardless of their citizenship. If you haven't already picked up on it, well, the Brennan Center spells out what makes the Alien Enemies Act so terrifying. Although the law was enacted to prevent foreign espionage and sabotage in wartime, it can be, and has been, wielded against immigrants who have done nothing wrong, have evinced no signs of disloyalty, and are lawfully present in the United States. Do the Japanese internment camps ring a bell? Under the Alien Enemies Act, neither hearing nor standard of evidence is required. The president can simply expel or intern individuals based solely on their country of origin or their citizenship. So can he do this at any time? No, the act can only be used in wartime or when there's an invasion. Yes, an invasion. And this would likely explain why Trump continues to use hyped up language to suggest we are under invasion.
Americans have watched their communities destroyed by this sudden, suffocating inundation of illegal aliens. I said, if you let them in, it's going to be hell. They are vicious, violent criminals. These are stone-cold killers. These people are roaming our country. They could go into a restaurant, they can do whatever they want, and they will kill you because they are wired that way. These people are animals. Now they'll say, oh, that's a terrible thing for him to say. No, these people are animals.
Let's be real. He's telling us his plans. The man is hyping up the narrative of an invasion to justify using the Alien Enemies Act to deport or intern people based on their ancestry. And also, Trump is not going to go after people like his wife or Elon Musk. He's going to target black and brown people, and maybe some Asian people that have upset him. This is terrifying. It's the Japanese internment camps on repeat. The fact that the leading presidential candidate is openly advocating for repeating such a shameful and disgusting part of American history should be rebuked. But instead, it's being embraced and the hate is being regurgitated. While we can't count on Congress to repeal the Alien Enemies Act anytime soon, there may be some hope in the courts should Trump take office. Under the Fifth Amendment, the courts have typically struck down federal policies that discriminate against individuals based on race or ancestry. If Trump takes office and looks to employ the Alien Enemies Act, though, do you think that our U.S. Supreme Court would be inclined to shut down his use of the Alien Enemies Act? I really don't know, but I'd love to hear your thoughts. So please, comment below, hit that like and follow button, and thanks for watching.
1798, this was put there, 1798, that's a long time ago, right? To target and dismantle every migrant criminal network operating on American soil. Who would have ever thought that a president or a future president would ever have to stand here and say such things? Who would think that that's even possible to have to do?